Hello everyone, Arceus Rules here. Before we begin, we're going to be talking about the winter 2026 animes for today. So let me get this sharing out real quick and let's see how I sound. Yeah, it looks like we sound good, so let me get this shared out. And we're live talking about seasonal winter animes. Final thoughts. Let's get that going. Let's get this shared everywhere. Let's get this shared and then we will begin. I know that not much things have ended, but I don't think much is really going to change my opinions from what I'm aware of and what I know, and what I think things are going to end up like. So we got that going, we got this going, we got this here, and then yeah, I think we'll be all good then. And then we'll start talking about some things and yeah. And yeah. Let's sort that through that chat filter. Okay. Let us begin. Let's begin. Oh no, it's cut off on this thing, but this doesn't matter. You guys can see me all well, so that's what matters. Alright. Let's begin. Since we got this all shared out now and everything, and we'll see how people will we'll see what people are saying and joining, and we'll go from there. So, welcome. If you guys don't know me, I'm Arceus Rules. I talk about seasonal animes, very, very heavily seasonal animes, and I give my weekly thoughts and impressions on series that about like 99% of everything that airs, basically, each season, my thoughts and opinions on. And today we're going to be doing just that, and then if we have time after, talk about spring and everything. Give me just a second. Just making sure everything's all good. Okay, cool. So, we're going to start out. Let me see. So, everything that I kind of got listed up here, there's a lot of things else that I haven't watched or that I don't have really much thoughts on, or just an episode or so. So, we'll get to that, and they'll probably be very quick and everything. But, yeah. So, we'll start out with In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, and I think it's showing everyone everything, so people know what's going to happen. So, In the Clear Moonlit Dusk is very interesting, because I didn't originally enjoy this show when it first aired, and I just kind of thought it was more shoujo, it was more female demographic. The romance really technically wasn't for me, and everything of the sort. And I was about to drop it, or I should say, I actually dropped it around like episode 2 or 3. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna go back to it. I don't really care, and everything like that. And then I was like, you know what? I'll give it one last shot. Right? I'll give it one last shot for this. And I'm very happy that I did, because I ended up enjoying it, and it seems very different and unorthodox of a romance that we barely see nowadays and everything. So right now I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 for the season. I think throughout the whole episodes. All I really want to explain about it is that basically the main couple are very refreshing. I like I think even the love triangle that's going on, technically right now, it just seems very nice and, not really shoved in my face. And, the newest guy kind of like, I was rooting for him kind of, in the newest episode. I'm like, man, I felt that, when in the newest episode where the dude was like, oh, I just can't really talk to girls and everything. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Welcome, Biggles. Thanks for joining the stream, man. But basically, I really enjoyed the episode where the other dude, was, trying not to talk to, it was hard for him to talk to girls. I've experienced that. He was, like, always going to an all-boys school and everything, and like, the newest episode was always, like, focused on, like, on the other dude, basically, trying to get his perspective on, like, why we should root for him and everything in this love triangle. What's up, Marcel? Thanks for joining, man, too. And I enjoyed it. And, the one part where, like, the girl walks home with him, and she's like, what do guys like and everything? And he's like, oh, we watch, like, sports, and, like, we'll watch videos of stuff like this. We'll watch videos of sports or, documentaries or videos of stuff like that. And the girl just goes like, huh, interesting. And I'm like, what a bitch, and everything like that. And Moonlit Dusk, man, like, fuck off. This has been a very original romance, very refreshing romance to me, and I'm very excited that I continued watching it because all the characters are very nice. The art style really isn't my cup of tea. It seems very, very, I don't know, not the best. What's up, Mangoes? What do you guys like? Anime titties? I didn't watch it since a romance. Yeah, I know you don't like romances, man. No worries. But I've just enjoyed the characters, the romance, the refreshness of it, and just like the friends of her, and the whole how they've handled the love triangle has been really nice and refreshing to me. So I've been enjoying that. Sentenced to be a Hero is another interesting show that I have some thoughts about. So everyone knows, and if you don't, you're gonna find out. So basically, I did not like episode 1. Wasn't really a fan. The action and animation of the series was great. I just wasn't invested in the characters. I really wasn't invested as much into the big world building that they've had in this series. And I was like, you know what? There's a lot of people in my Discord and a lot of people on Twitter that follow me and everything that really enjoyed the show. After episode 1, I think it just kind of fell off online and everything because I barely heard anything about it since that 1 hour premiere and everything. And I just kind of was like, man, is this one of these shows that people are just hyping up the action and animation and it's just like that, right? Everything. I'm about to use this live stream as a way to see what anime I might check out from this season. Nice, man, nice. Not liking episode 1 as wild. It was the best episode. I know, man. I got a lot of hate for it. It's, I'm the unorthodox dude, right? Everyone disagrees with me. That's just who I am. But I'm a refreshing guy of opinions. I go against the grind, or the grain as they call it, right? But, people like Crimson, Biggles, other people in my chat and Twitter were talking about this and enjoying it. And I was like, you know what? I'll try it, right? I'll continue it. I'll get up to episode 3 and I'll see how I enjoy it. So, long story short, I didn't drop it, right? And everything. I just got 95% of everything except on Stalker Prince. Yeah, exactly. Lots of peak. Yeah, well, we do have some peak in here. So, basically, as episode 3, I would say, kind of rolled around. What's up, Amazing September? Man, it's been so long, dude, since you've been here. What's up, man? How you doing? So like I was saying, 3 episodes in, and I was like, you know what? Okay. I'm kind of understanding it. And right now, don't hate me. Right now, I have it out as a 7. It's good, but I'm going to explain why. So basically, so there was this one episode, I think it was like episode 5 or 6 or something. Terita and Xylo were having a connection during that Demon Blight fight and everything like that. You also got to remember, I'm not the biggest action fantasy dude and everything. Drop this anime of episode 4. Yeah. I know a couple people that don't like this, and we've talked about it, so. But Episode 5 was probably, or 6, whatever the one, Terita and Xylo were bonding and, talking with each other. And, Xylo was stopped being a tsundere, and Terita was kind of backing the F off, basically, of pestering Xylo and everything. I was like, okay, character development, thank you. I really appreciate that. Again, the action and animation are very great in this series, and I really appreciate it for what it is. Ever since that episode, I think I would say I really enjoyed the the couple episodes after that. Who doesn't like head pats? I mean, she was a bit annoying at first, in my personal opinion. And then whatever arc we're adapting right now, the new characters, the one with the dragon, you got Tatsuya, I think, and then you got the thief dude. Kivia is awesome, she's hot, and then you got his ex-wife and everything, and I'm like, ugh. Why are we putting a harem thing in this fantasy world where this should just not be a fucking thing, man? Just focus on the world, dude. Focus on Xylo. Focus on all these characters. There doesn't need to be romance in this shit. If he has an ex-wife or an ex-fiance or a fiance, cool. Keep it at that. Why does Kivia have to be involved? Why does Terita have to be involved in this romance? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Maybe that's just me. I have the unpopular opinion of it, but I don't care for that matter. Focus on the world building. Focus on the character development. That's all I want from this show for an action and animation and fantasy show. Yeah, I feel you. People can be ridiculous if you don't like what they like. Exactly. Take it from me. I've been in several arguments with people for years over my taste and everything like that. So yeah, man. Drop 10 by episode 4. Who doesn't like head pats? How many sugar have you had today? Oh, dude, I've had a lot. I'm like trying to keep myself up, I'm like sleep deprived. I just not had a good day at work. It's just been terrible. I've like put it out on people and everything. It's been a mess today. It's been a mess. So I thought, hey, why not just talk about today's animes and just forget about a lot of the shit that's happened, right? Good people, talk to, awesome, great. Love you, Biggles, you're great, It's 7 out of 10. The last thing I really have to say about this show is that whatever arc we're in kind of right now, I'm not really caring much about it. It's okay. Maybe I'm retarded. I'm a little confused about like why nothing's really getting accomplished. I mean, yes, they kind of revealed the dude that was behind the scenes and what Kivia and Xylo were doing, but even then it felt like an episodic thing of like, let's kill this demon blight and then let's kill this one and then let's kill the next one, and I'm like, okay, where's the story? Now we're getting the story at the end of the season, and season 2 is already announced, so I guess that'll continue it. To be fair, you replied to someone who said fair to them, but I said the same thing and you seemed mad, so I am sorry. Nah, man, that's on me. That's on me. All it's on me, man. Don't worry about it. It's not on you. It's on me, man. I'm terrible. Anyway, it's fine. It's good. Am I gonna watch season 2? I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this ends. It's just a good show. Just good. Good means I'm enjoying it. I have some negative things about it to say. I got positive things to say about it. That's it. It's just a good show. Frieren. Okay. Let me explain. So, Frieren season 1, I know Biggles is going to be like, dude, you didn't put in that number 10? It's... Do you have Scum of the Brave on here? Yeah, I do, but I haven't watched much of it, so I'll have only a little review of what I've caught up to, or what I've seen of it, basically. I agree. I haven't decided on season 2 yet. Might check an episode and decide it, but 100% agree on Hero. Awesome. Great to hear. Frieren. I'm going to give you some context here, alright? I first started watching Frieren back in fall of 2023 when this aired, right? No, you can have Frieren as a 9, then it's fine. Okay, cool. Okay, so basically, I was one of those people, I will admit, I was one of those people that was like, okay, this is very boring. This was, I'm not really understanding it. It was very slow. My ADHD mind can't catch up to all this stuff. I was just, it was a lot for me. It was a lot, it was slow. I was one of those fucks, everything. I won't deny it. I would agree it's great, but not as much of a masterpiece as season 1, yeah. So, season 1 is great. I got really into it with the whole sign thing around that part. I thought the first, the first, 8 episodes were it was okay. Then you had Aura, then you had Sign, and then you had the Magic games, basically, and then Frieren versus Frieren, and all that stuff, right? Great. awesome. I enjoyed it. That's when I really got into Freeman, was around that time. That's when I really enjoyed it. Season 2 has also been great personally for me. I've enjoyed the slow pace that we've had through the Northern Lands. I've enjoyed the character development we've had with Stark, with his battle in the recent episode and everything. Even the whole nod to Sign in the newest episode kind of got me going, oh man, my boy, we don't need a new healer. We just need, I loved it. It was great. Action, animation, all that stuff is great. Storytelling is great. The characters are amazing. Like I said, action, animation is great. That fight with Divine Revolte was amazing. Absolutely love that. The whole teamwork with Stark and that guy, and then everyone wanting Freerin, and head pats again. that was funny. That part was funny. It's been a good season. I really enjoyed it. I don't really have much to say about it besides everything that I've just kind of said, but I can't wait for it. I hope we can get a new season 3 soon, and the author recovers, very quick. Last week's episode is my favorite of the whole show. I would agree. I personally would agree with that. Alright, so here is a show that I've been, having very mixed feelings on. We'll get to Hearttoon soon, but this is also something I've had really mixed feelings on. The Cute Girl and the Heroes Party, right? So, it really, at the first, maybe 5 or 6 episodes, right? I thought it was very average. I thought it was fine. It was okay. And I expected a lot from this anime, and it didn't do what I asked. Until 2 episodes ago. And I'm very happy I didn't drop this, because we had a love confession in the new episode with one of the side couples. We've had a lot of things being revealed that have changed my opinion on the show, because it just kind of was like a slice of life. It's not peak. It's not. We've had a lot of slice of life episodes in this show. Dropped the anime by the first episode. Fair. I completely understand. People that have dropped this, I completely understand. It is only recently started getting good to me. Because of a lot of the things that have happened recently. My problem with this one is that the main couple is going nowhere. And you're right. And that's the reason why it's been around here for the longest time. This is probably right here. This is maybe a 6. Maybe, because this is 5 out of 10, right? This is maybe a 6 at this point. It's all the way over here, basically. It's at the end and everything. So we'll get to that later. Who gives a fuck about the main couple? So, basically, let me walk you through it. So, each episode is kind of in very slice of life. We're introduced to new characters. We're introduced to, episodic kind of content, basically, of let's go defeat this quest, and let's go do this, or let's go see these people, and let's go see what this couple's doing, basically, and everything. And the animation sucks ass. It is terrible. But I have a hot take, and I think the art doesn't look bad. From an artist, as a graphic designer, I'm someone that looks at the background. I'm like, oh, dude, it's cheap paint, but it looks like someone painted the backgrounds and everything, even though there's no movement. So it looks pretty good to me if you think about that. Animation, terrible though. I could tell the main couple would be going absolutely nowhere. Yeah, that's the point. It's not gonna go anywhere. Maybe in episode 12 or 13, yeah, because there's 2 episodes left. Something's going on next week with them, so we'll see finally what's going on with them. I could tell the main couple would be going nowhere. Cecilia isn't even the 4th best girl. Hell, I don't even think they will get together. No, I don't think so. What the fuck was It's a Romance? Why are you even watching it? Because it's being... That's awesome, man. It's fine. It's a fine romance, but the only reason why I've put it a bit higher is because the most recent episodes have made the side couple get into a relationship. They've developed the characters. I like that all the characters are kind of interacting and, bouncing off each other and everything. And I like Yoki. I like how Chinibyo, as he is as a character, kind of. And Cecilia's fine, the newest episode was probably my favorite, if not the one before it, I think, when Cecilia and Yoki went around the dungeon and she put on a disguise and was imitating and mimicking his Chinibyo shit. That was awesome. And I'm like, yep, you see? This is why they're perfect together. It's awesome. It's a fine show. I can understand why people dropped it, but it's okay. It's alright. I get it. It makes me laugh way too hard, and the comedy sells it for me. There's not really much to say. If you dropped it, it's probably not for you. If you're watching it, then yeah, it's for you. I'm going to put this back here for a little bit. I'm going to go with Heartoon next. I'm going to go with Heartoon because I kind of have a lot of shit to say about this. This is the most average harem I've ever seen. You know how Biggles basically is dealing and putting up with the adored princess villainous because he loves the villainous genre? I love the harem genre, and this is what I'm putting up with. And I'm like, you know what? One more episode, and I'm out. I'm out. This looks like it was a music romance, and I was like, fuck this. You are not wrong. This sucks. I wish I could drop this. I wish I dropped it. I wish I dropped it. This was a waste of my time. I am not watching season 2. Nah, it is not peak. That right there is... No, it's not. That is terrible. I'm going to get into it, right? So, I'm not a fan of the art style. The art style just got worse as the anime episodes went on. The facial features just looked out of line. The faces looked terrible. By the way, same studio as this. These two are the same studio, which is probably the reason why their budgets both suck and everything. I just think this one's a lot more entertaining, and I would rank it out. Nah, you're wrong. Rent-A-Girlfriend peak? I would rather watch Rent-A-Girlfriend than this trash, man. I don't like this show. Nothing about this show. Mangoes. I know, Mangoes and Mings were like, oh, they used to be always on the same page. This was the one season they're like, nah, you're wrong. Nah, you're wrong, man. Well, you're watching that? Why? Like, that was all I need to know. The art is terrible. The animation is terrible. The main character sucks. I understand why people like him, though. He's definitely unorthodox. He's definitely different than most male MCs and harems, and I do like that about him. Don't get me wrong. But he comes across extremely annoying. Like, anytime he talks, I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. You are so dumb. Like, I hate you so much, man. That's all I needed to know. I dropped that one. The MC is too arrogant and the girls are just boring. Thank you. Thank you. That is basically all I needed to say. The girls suck. I went from liking the Tsundere girl from episode 2 to just being like, I don't really care about her anymore. I don't. I like Shinobu, the broadcasting long black hair girl, and I don't care. I don't care. The problem is, though, and the reason why I didn't drop it is because ever since like maybe episode 3 and because we're on 11 right now, all 16, I would say 16 of the 24 minutes of the episode, I'm like, kill me. I hate this show. I don't want to watch it. Why am I watching this? I want to kill myself. Basically, I'm just like, why am I doing this to myself? I'm wasting my time. I could be watching something else and everything. Why do I do this? So then the last couple minutes of the show tell me this like message. Oh, we did this because of this, and we're helping her out, and we're doing this, and we're doing this, and the message and the core themes of the guy helping these girls, and gosh, how do I explain this? Basically, let's just say that he's helping one of the girls out in one of the episodes, right? And it's just like, this girl acts so annoying. She's dumb. Why the fuck is she in love with him? Why are we doing this whole fucking quintuplet thing? Like, I don't like that out of any of this show, basically. And then, basically, he helps them. She gets the message. They grow a little. And then he goes like, man, I need to grow myself, too. I'm not this conceited asshole, basically, and everything. And I'm like, okay, so there's a little hope in this show. And that's why it's just average. Because, like, I get the theme. I get that he's trying to help them. It's an average harem show. That's all I need to say. I can't. I will not watch Core 2 of this. I can't. I don't like this show. But I can respect the small amounts of, the messages at the end of the episode's themes of why people are like, well, this is good because of that specific thing. He's trying to help them, and they're all growing through it. Cool. That's the only thing I can say good about it. True, Mango's went to the higher education. We've been disagreeing. I mean, the art is pretty fucking bad. I can't lie. It's terrible, man. Is Medalist on here? Yes, Medalist is on here. Darwin's incident. So, oh my gosh, this is actually a little tough. So I'm putting it in a 7 out of 10 right now, but yeah, I would say I enjoy it a little more than Sense to be a hero. You watched it, LL. Can I make fun of you? Sure, go ahead. That's why you're here, man. Darwin's incident is good. So, I'm not like some certain... because it's... F. Darwin's incident. Fair. I understand the critique. I am not like someone who is glazing this show, who is in the same apartment complex as I am right now, in the same house, I should say, that thinks this is one of the best things ever. No, it's not. It's not. You don't believe me. It's not something I'd be like, oh, Biggles, you should definitely fucking watch this. No, it's just a good show. And I'm going to explain why, right? So, Darwin's Incident had a good first episode. And I was like, okay, I'm a little interested. This is a little different, but a little weird. But, well, let's see how this goes, right? Didn't really have many Tuesday shows besides these two, right? So I'm like, what's the point, right? I don't trust her opinions. They are the worst thing yours. I watched over half of it. Thing I can say is, F this show. No, I mean on the being high. Yeah, no, I understand you, Marcel. I completely understand you. This goes into some really interesting, graphic content that may not be for everyone. So I can completely understand a lot of people that dropped it. Let me see if this is... How is this not rated R? It's PG-13. Interesting. I don't really like the art style, to be honest, but I kind of like how it looks like a cartoon, if that makes sense. It's a little off-putting, but I've kind of gotten used to it, if that makes sense. I would have dropped this show, but what really continued it is the high stakes kind of it, the high stakes of it, and its certain arcs, and the whole thing with kind of protecting Charlie, and this whole theme of just the world, and I'm like, oh wow, this is kind of how the world is, and citizens kind of act like that in Missouri and the world, and I'm like, wow, this is kind of like the U.S. right now. I was like, okay, this is a little not up my alley, but I was like, let's see how far we can go. And then we had the whole school, incident that happened. Probably not, I'm not gonna say that on stream. The whole school incident, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And then the Lucy, stuff that was going on with her, the whole school stuff with the bullies and everything. And then you had basically what went on in basically the newest 2 episodes basically with Charlie's parents and what happened there. It's been a roller coaster of emotions basically that have made me continue watching it because the episode goes by very fast. But I feel very confused. Am I enjoying this or am I am I just pretending to enjoy I don't know. The episode goes by like that. It's so quick for me. So clearly I'm enjoying it. But, I don't know. It's the high stakes of the real world kind of interesting me. That's interesting about it to me. And the whole relationship with Charlie and Lucy is pretty cool. And seeing them hang out as friends. And the difficulties that Charlie has to go through. We eye on this show. Charlie... Yeah, that's really all I'm about to say. Polar opposites. This is one of the best animes of this season. Don't listen to Arceus on his episode 1 review. I was completely wrong. But I also don't think the show works with her as the main female character, because I rewatched it again and I went, yeah, you just don't work by yourself. Like, she's a or she, oh my god, Suzuki, that's it. You don't work by yourself, man. You need Tawny and you need the other characters to balance you out, because that first episode was wild, man. Another no go for me because you don't like romance, man. Peak, and I hate this word. I know, right? This is one of the best animes airing this season. Oh my gosh. The couples. So we got Mixes as Tyra here. We got Yamada as like a 50% version of myself when I show myself to people, or 100% of what you guys see of me in my life and everything like that on stream and Discord and stuff like that. I'm totally Yamada from what you guys see of me. I love all the characters. I love the art style, love the opening, love the ending. The animation is just amazing. Tani and Suzuki's relationship is so wholesome. They've addressed jealousy. They've been on dates. They've talked to their friends about it. I like that the friends have been included on their relationship and talking about things. It's not just like to yourself and everything. There have been moments where Suzuki and Tani have struggled a little bit and they've overcome it and everything like that. Then you got Yamada and Nishi, and now you're starting to get the mature girl and Tyra and everything. Amazing. This is what I like seeing from romance anime. I like seeing multiple characters. I like seeing multiple couples. Zure children is a big favorite of mine, so I like seeing stuff like this. Shikimori, Fragrant Flower. This is my genre. This is my romance. I love seeing stuff like this. I love everything about this show. Honestly, I think really my only complaint I have is probably episode 1. Otherwise, this would be a masterpiece. Romance is gay. Well, you're gay. I love the main girl. I feel like we need more of her and Tani. I agree. We got a big focus on that emo kid who's the least interesting to me. That's me. Polar House is so fucking peak. Try dating a girl. Suddenly it's not gay anymore. Too much work. They're fucking annoying as hell. Peak. This is the definition of peak. It's amazing. Oshinoko. Do I dare put it above Frieren? Yes, I do. So, this is coming from someone that doesn't really know what's going to happen next in Oshinoko. Okay? So please, shh. I'm not going to look at the chat with the spoilers and shit for this thing. So, I love this show. I've always loved Oshinoko. This is probably like a top 15 series to me. It's definitely in my top 20, basically. Art is great, animation's great. I love acting. Everything they do, like behind the scenes, especially in season 3, where you've seen people go like, "Oh, let's look over the script. Let's go cast actors. Let's go, do this." I do a lot of this shit, like IRL and everything. So I understand a lot of the things that go on here, basically, and everything like that. So I not watching Oshinoko. Did you hear that he ends up with one of them? I don't know any of them, and I could be making this up. I like the characters. Spoilers in the chat. I know, right? So basically, we took a focus on this season and started, getting Ruby focus, which I wasn't a big fan of Ruby when this show started. So it's been very interesting to see that I've enjoyed a lot of the things that Oshinoko Season 3 has done. And honestly, it's probably... Oh my gosh, it's probably up there with probably my favorite season of Oshinoko. Like, I think this is awesome. The cliffhangers have been wild. Aqua and everything going on with his father has been crazy. Ruby doing her own stuff. Akane in that whole episode where they broke up and everything like that. Kana and her stuff and the scandal and everything. It's been crazy seeing that idol girl and Hikaru on the mountain and everything with that cliffhanger, seeing the backstory with this has been impressive. This has been one of the best animes, if not best sequels airing this season. This is crazy. And now we got an hour finale next week and everything. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna hate this and everything." Let's see. Bring it on. I say, bring it the fuck on, man. Let's see. Ruin this shit for me. I dare you. And everything. So, basically, I love it. I love everything about it. It's great. It's just not a 10 out of 10 because it's not my favorite series of all time. But I really enjoy and respect it. Tell me if he bangs his sister and I'll catch up on it. Cool. I've heard about the incest shit. That's about it. But yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hell's Paradise. Let's do that. Ask Crimson. He read it. I'm good. I don't need to ask him. Hell's Paradise has been interesting, and the reason why I'm putting it the 8 out of 10, good, very good category instead of good, is because these last couple episodes have saved this show, honestly. So I gotcha. Hell's Paradise started off okay. It started fine. Then they had to keep explaining all the power system like 3 times, man. And I'm like, I get it, man. And then they have to keep flashing back to basically be like, oh yeah, we talked about this power system. And then to flash forward to be like, this is what we're doing. I'm like, cool. Cool, man. This could have been handled 100% better, but I don't know. It's alright, I could wait. So that's what I would have said. I would have said it was just fine. So then they had more people come to the islands. And then we got backstories of a couple characters this season. And then we started getting into the fights. And Mappa's action and animation kicked in. And these last, 3 episodes, basically, have been bangers. They've been, masterpiece episodes. 9 out of 10 episodes. They've been great. Also, not enough Yuzuria. I know, man. I know. Hell's Paradise had a weak start, but it's gotten better in these last few episodes. That's exactly. That's the summary, man. It's been great. Seeing the whole Gabimaru thing, of course, they're gonna leave his fight till the end, man. Because of course. But man, these fights, the whole thing with the brothers, and then the fake out, and then fighting the Tenzin, it's just been crazy. I've been really enjoying this. I really hope they don't rush an ending for this. I hope they announce a season 3 and they can wrap this up. But this has been good. The fights and the later part of the season have absolutely saved this show, in my personal opinion. Kunon. Kunon is probably at the top of my 7 out of 10s. People forget power systems fast. I mean, you got ADHD, so respect it. Repeating the info. Yeah, true. I just kind of got annoyed being like, wait, I swear we just covered this, you know? Everything, and I'm like, why? These characters were so annoying I dropped it. Cool, man. We disagree again. Kunon's great, man. Oh, man. I really like those, but it's kind of lost its steam when it was like, really? I disagree. I think the Academy stuff's been awesome for the last couple episodes. It's been really good. Okay. So I want to first mention that when this started, Kunon is the dorkier Sid from Imminence and Shadow, and I love it. Yeah, dude, if I have a kid, I want him to act like Kunon. If I have a daughter, I hope she's Kaya. That's what I've been saying all season. Kunon's interesting because when me and Brittany first saw this come out, we were skimming the first episode, and then we first saw that he had a fiance, and I was like, oh, okay, hold on, let's rewind that back, okay? So we rewinded it, and oh my gosh, man. So we rewind it, and then we started the episode again, because we were just skimming stuff that day, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm interested in this, but let's see. And then we watched it, and then I went, okay, I actually like this. I was like, this is good. And then, the fiance came. I kind of compared it to Mushoku Tensei a little bit with the redemption story, and then the whole hero scar thing, and his mana pool, and all that stuff. And then, he learned it kind of from Roxy, his instructor and everything, with who they kind of showed. It just kind of felt like a bit of a Mushoku Tensei clone, and a little bit of an aspect at the very least from what I described. And then, he went to the academy, or one academy, to graduate, to take some tests and everything. And that was alright, that was fine. And then he went back, and then, oh my gosh, remind me what he did. I'm trying to remember. And then he Then he went to go train with his master, I think, which those episodes were okay. Didn't really care much about that. And then we went back to the another academy again that he's training, and he left his fiance, and he's got a new maid now. And he's just, like, so effed up in the head. He's just like, I gotta hit on every woman. Oh, all these women are gonna ask me to join their group? Yeah, man. Oh, but you're not a woman, so, so I guess that girl's either a cross-dresser or Kunan's retarded, so... So did he steal panties? No, he did not. He's got a fiance, man. He only needs one. But dude, this man literally is just like, yeah, I'll join your club. You're a woman, basically. So dumb, man. Kunan's awesome. This show is very comedy driven, and I love it for that. The animation's fine. The art's okay. I just feel like I laugh more than anything because Kunan's just a dork, and I love him. He is awesome. Regular school, magic training, magic academy. Exactly. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, I think the training was a little stale for me, but I kind of got it. But this magic academy arc has been great. I've been enjoying myself with him going to school. And then, like, that white hair girl that's like a saint or a priest, and she's like, oh, you're hitting on me and everything. And then the other two dudes in the class, he's helping him make bacon, and then he's helping him out of, like, fly and everything. Oh, this is so dumb. I love it, man. It's great, man. I love it. It's just good, though. A Chain Soldier. So besides the SA episode that we had, this has been pretty good. A lot of people are not really fans of this season because the whole time, if not like 3/4 of the series, has been just introducing every captain. But as I've explained to people, you need to know who these captains are for later down in the story, for when more war arcs come along, and when more of the Thunder Gods attack. And we need to know who these abilities are for which person, and how these slave the slave ability operates, basically. It was basically hentai to this last episode. Interesting. Okay. The action's been great. The animation's been great. It's definitely an improvement from season 1 from what I've seen. I'm enjoying all the new captains. I've been enjoying the fight scenes the last 2 episodes. Best episode was the Oi Yakadon with Mommy. That's when the show peaked. Yeah, I also like the tournament they did with Himari's family. That was really fun. I don't know. I've just been enjoying it, and I like that they kept the commander arcs one episode to each kind of commander, basically, till the end. So this Yokohama battle is going to be crazy. I'm excited. I'm enjoying it. I think, honestly, the Himari focused episode has been one of my favorites, definitely, with her family, because I like her as a character. And then Tenka just being the GOAT, man. I love her. She's awesome. Tenka's the GOAT. Alright. Kaya-chan isn't scary. Oh, I did forget the Himari family 2 episodes, so the rest were basically hentai. Why won't it show the thing? Okay, I'm trying to show your things. Kaya-chan. This is probably going to be my, like, very good top category. I love this show. I love this show. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. She is scary as fuck, man. She is crazy. This show is awesome. My gosh, where do I even begin? So, to explain to some people, basically the first couple episodes kind of is like, hey, let's introduce you to the world, let's introduce you to this object, and Kai basically beating it. Let's introduce you to these characters and kind of slowly ease you in and everything. The one problem that I've had, the title is a complete lie. Dude, it is. It is. The problem I've had with this is that it took way too long for the plot to kind of kick in. Not saying that that's a bad thing, but for someone that kind of read a bit of the manga and everything like that, it felt like it took forever in the anime and everything. And if you know what's going on in the anime, you know what's going on in the anime. Especially these last 2 episodes have been fucking wild, man. With just the Mob and the Master, and then spoilers, alright, Kaya, spoilers. Okay, Kaya is a ghost She is a ghost. A ghost is inhabiting her body. There is this whole shrine generation of like lineage for Kaya's family. Basically, the oldest daughter is inheriting the like captain or the like the head of this shrine, who's going to be Kaya. But now you're saying that the mom, who like, because they explain these things of like someone can be half psychic, someone can be full psychic, someone can only see a bits and pieces of these yokai and supernatural beings around here and everything like that. And its power system and stuff like that is interesting. I've enjoyed the whole cuteness of the whole Kaya going to kindergarten, having some friends and everything. But then the next second, she's like beating a monster and everything. And then you got this whole plot with her family lineage, and then Miss Chie and Mobe and all these other people. It's great. It's awesome. And if you saw, the grandma died, man, in the new episode. I was like, man, this people ain't fucking ready, man. This is great. This is awesome. If you like shit like Dark Gathering, you're gonna like this. It's amazing. I cannot recommend this show enough. It is great. I hope it gets a season 2. It is awesome. Okay, My Hero Vigilantes. Actually, I will probably put it at the before Kunai. Ah, man, it's like it's really close to being like an 8, if not like the bottom of this list. And the only reason why is because I've enjoyed the first season a lot more. The only good things I can really say about season 2 that I've really enjoyed compared to 1 is the Aizawa flashback arc, which people need to watch because that's part of the main MHA timeline. If you guys don't know, I'm sure you guys know though. Also, Mob is hilarious, creepy as fuck, but I love him. Dude, same, man, same. Oh, I love it. I've enjoyed the Aizawa backstory, and I've enjoyed this whole like Captain Celebrity backstory with the new episode and everything. The Sky Egg arc has been pretty cool, but I can absolutely tell you the beginning of this was very slow and very dull, and I was a little bored, and I was a little concerned because I was like, I really enjoyed season 1. Why am I bored now, kind of? Which I don't like in this show. It feels so out of place. Exactly. I love Midnight in the Flashback. Yes! Dude, that whole Aizawa arc was fantastic. That was awesome. I enjoyed that one a lot. Yeah. I don't really have much to say about it. I really enjoyed those arcs, and I can't wait for the last 2 episodes there, since this Sky Egg arc has been pretty good. Hell Teacher Nube. I meant the flashback. yeah, I know what you mean. Hell Teacher Nube is probably the sleeper hit of this entire series, anime season, in my personal opinion. Today's episode was, man. And then we're gonna get 2 darker episodes after that and everything. Apparently, the time slots for the next 2 episodes and this episode were pushed back a little bit, airing in Japan because of how dark this episode was. The newest episode today was probably a 10 out of 10. I love the emotional storytelling of Nube. As Crimson has also said in his streams before, this is a very episodic, like weekly, like this is definitely a weekly show, like for people, because it introduces a conflict. They get into the conflict and they finish the conflict at the end of every single episode, besides what next week's going to do and besides what season 1 did. I think its last 2 episodes and its first 2 episodes, I believe. So it's a pretty weekly just show. It introduces a yokai, and a kid's usually involved. Nube has some emotional backstories and stuff like that that have been fantastic. Like I said, the emotional storytelling in this show has been just impressive. Core 2 has been great. Oh my gosh, man, I love it, dude. Nube does a really good job on pulling you in emotionally, better than most other shows I have seen the last few seasons. I absolutely agree with you, Marcel. Absolutely, man. Dude, just go watch it. It's just awesome. I love it. I love the supernatural themes behind it. I love the characters. I love Nube. I love the emotional storytelling behind it. I mean, Marcel, dude, with not just today's episode, but I think it was last week's episode with the girl on the beach, and then you had the episode before that with the 2 criminals and everything like that. It's been great. It's been honestly great. For the longest time, I actually had it up here, but there were some episodes that kind of brought it down, but this is still a solid season. Like, this is really good, and I hate that no one talks about it. It's so good. It's really It's really good, and I can't recommend this one enough either. Rom-com childhood friend. Also the first, I believe, with the alternative timeline episode. Yeah, exactly. I'd probably put it right there. It's like, hey, Arceus, at the beginning of the season, you were like, there's no good animes there in this season. Yeah, a lot of my opinions changed. A lot of things are an 8 out of 10s right now. They're pretty good. Rom-com childhood friend, don't really need to say much, right? I hyped this one up at the beginning of the season. I'm extremely entertained by it. The girls are awesome. This is not your generic Medica. This isn't your generic Rent-A-Girlfriend. This is something that actually does shit with their plot and advances the romance storylines, which is what I've been telling people since chapter 1, episode 1, basically, of this thing. 10 out of 10 just because he went full retard. Dude, that new episode was awesome. That was awesome. So here's my ranking of the girls. Akari, Runako, Shio, Tomboy. And Tomboy's only at the end just because I feel like we haven't gotten enough character development from her. That's what I would say. Maybe Shio and Tomboy could switch. I don't know. But yeah, I like the first two a lot. I love this show. I love that there's been several times where they're like, oh my gosh, AU likes me. Oh wait, like, he's not like that retarded, man. You know, Haru, man. That's my bad. I love how this series actually, Akari, Tomboy, Shio, Runako for me. Fair. I like how this rom-com is very different, and it focuses more on the comedy than romance. But, like, the characters are so likable, dude. And, like, the situations they get themselves in are just so fun and awesome. It's fun. This is just a very fun, entertaining comedy anime of the week with romantic shenanigans and the characters being retards, and I love it. Wait, there are other girls outside of Akari? I know, right? I know, man. She's best girl. Alright, well, Tojima has carried over. I like Tojima a lot. This show is amazing. This show is awesome. I'm so happy we got 24 episodes of this show. The characters, the fighting, the action, the animation, the comedy of it, the backstories, the gangster guy and his brothers, and just everything about this, man, is awesome. I love the action. Like I said, I love everything about this show, man. Honestly, it's really close, dude. This is definitely, like, in my top 20 favorite of all time animes. I am so happy. I'm so happy, like, this got 24 episodes. I hope a season 2 comes out. I'm so excited for the whole Shocker thing. I love it when the episode title card pops up and everything. The love confessions that happen. Like, love confess right now. Don't hold your feelings inside. Or the rider punch and everything. Like, it's been amazing. The voice acting is great. The comedy is amazing. The action is amazing. It is great. This is also another sleeper from last season. So that's continuing this season. It is great. If you have not watched this is awesome, and you need to do yourself a favor and watch this because it is just peak. It is peak, man. It is awesome. The newest episodes have been great. The whole episode title card when they were diving down and everything with the Batman and the Spider-Man. These characters are awesome, man. I love it. I love all of them, man. They're just great. Shiba Yugi. Where do I put you? That's probably where I'm going to put you. It can't be peak if it's a 9. Then it's out of 10 for right now until next week's episode. Shiba Yugi, if you guys haven't seen my final impressions on the video that I made, it's great. I love it. Just making sure. Oh yeah, the streams. Yeah, the stream's still okay. Cool. It's going well. All right. Let's go. Okay, but I gotta go. No spoilers. I didn't finish it yet. Okay, have fun. Okay, I won't spoil what happened in this episode. Thanks for joining, man. So Shiba Yugi has been very interesting, especially the last couple weeks. Why isn't the chat loading? Hold on. Give me your shotgun. There's the chat. Okay, cool. So, Shiba Yugi's been interesting because you guys know I glazed this at the beginning of the season, and the art and animation and the games and the high stakes games of it is pretty good, and I enjoy that and everything. I just think by like the time the halfway point got there, I kind of felt a little bit fatigued. I think they started cutting a lot of things from the anime, from the light novels and everything. So I felt a bit confused, but then there's a lot of people on Twitter and people I've talked to in Discord that have explained things better to help me. I've rewatched the episodes and stuff like that. So it's been good. The Candlewood's ending, though, all I'm going to say, man, it's not a spoiler. All I can say is that I'm so happy they ended it on that game and how they ended the show. There's probably not going to be a season 2, but it had a great ending. A very great ending, and I guess you can see into the future. That's not a spoiler. Just watch. You'll see what I mean. It's good. It's good. Like I said, I think it had a masterpiece beginning. Welcome back, man. I think it had a masterpiece beginning, and I just think it's just been good ever since, basically. So it kind of went from like here to like here, basically. That's what I would say. I'm doing my ethics midterm essay right now. Oh my gosh, man. Dragon Hatchling. Dragon Hatchling is a very interesting show. I would probably put it ahead of Darwin's. Did someone share it? No, okay, sorry. I thought something happened, man. Hold on. Just a second, sorry. Very important. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Okay, cool. Ethics, they're from a man that loves renting a friend. Nah. Dragon Hatchling. Okay, so I enjoyed the first couple episodes of this, and then I kind of got bored and almost dropped it, and then these cliffhangers have been saving me. Like, the cliffhangers of this show have been saving me. And then we got like 5-minute recaps before the fucking episode starts, and I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Like what? Why are we doing this? The show has been very entertaining, focusing on the. I'm forced to take this class. The show has been very interesting, focusing on the dragon and his daily life and his evolution process, and him saving these humans and wanting to be a human, and like everything about that's been pretty cool. Even that whole lizard tsundere episode was pretty dumb and funny. But when it comes to like the real life humans and stuff like that, it's kind of boring. It's not really like good either. Like I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, the whole human thing happened like in the last episode, and then it's like, but that dude saw what happened, and then like he flew away, and Miria's like, what the hell? Like I don't know, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's good. Even the art and animation is fine and everything. It's just a good, fun watch. Chitose, you already guys kind of know it's coming back on March. I'm just gonna put it here. I'm not gonna like put it, but yeah, you guys know I love that shit. They know you watch it, so they force the class on. Medalist is like right there. Medalist has not been that good this season. Like it's sorry. Let me rephrase that. Medalist has been gosh, how do I even say this? It's like I'm not trying to say it's bad, but like, you know, like there's some things I'm not really enjoying about it, if that makes sense. Of course, the characters and the ice skating look amazing, and it's great. But I've been very bored watching this whole training montage of just everything going on, just so they could make a movie that I won't be able to see because they're probably not going to put it in theaters and everything like that. And it's just been boring, man. Like it's good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's not as good as season 1. Then there was that episode of like Tsukasa waking up in Inori's car, or in his car, and he's like, "Oh man, I guess I was rough on Inori last night." It's like phrasing, man, phrasing. Oh come on, this has been great. Love that show. The road trip was great. The performances were great. The training arc as well. It's good, man. It's good. What's up, Brandon? It's been good, man, but just not as good as season 1. Not as good as season 1. I don't really have much to say about it. I kind of want stuff to happen, but the whole jump thing was pretty cool, you know. That else will have to be on the 7 Seas, yeah. Then don't get me started on the whole dub issue they've been having with this whole thing, and it's been easier to watch this dub because they explain stuff, and I don't really have to pay attention to it and everything as much, and have it on in the background. And then they just stop dubbing it, and then I'm like, okay, well now I have to watch the sub and actively pay attention to the rules and everything. And it's been so hard to get through these episodes because I'm like, okay, well that's what that Lutz means, and that's what this double Sao Cow means, and this and that. And they're explaining to Inori this and that. That's really like the big part of why I really haven't enjoyed it, but. Like, it's not bad. It's good. It's fine. You know, is it worth watching? Yeah, I would say give it a watch, man. I think it's still good. I don't hate it. I'll watch a season 3 of this, or I'll watch the movie of it. I still enjoy it. It's just like, how can Tojima? You know, I have no Kamen Rider experience, right? And I have no Kamen Rider experience. I know nothing about the genre. I don't really know anything besides like a Tokusatsu and everything. I have nothing, man. How can they explain their thing and stuff better than Metalist? And I'm not saying it's what Arceus. It's like trying to explain a TV show and its genre and then the rules of a sport and everything like that. I don't know. Make it fun? Like, I don't get it. Worth, yeah, but you could wait before the movie if you wanted. I even watched the tutorials when the jumps to understand what they're doing better. Maybe I need to do that because I don't know. I don't know, man. It's good. It's good. It's fine. I don't really have much else to say about it. We don't drag this on. It's okay. All right. Rooster Fighter. We will put that at the end because that's a spring show that I will talk about later. Okay. I will get through these very quickly since most people don't really care about them. Princession Orchestra is a magical girl anime that, or well, not really a magical girl idol, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that I've been really enjoying. It actually ends in 3 weeks. If you guys remember this starting, yeah, it's been 48 weeks. Can you believe that? Time goes by so fucking fast, man. And it's great. I love it. I love where the story's at now. This is how magical girl series should be fucking doing it. This is like a PG-13 and not like a rated G magical girl series like Pretty Cure over here, which I'll get into for a second. So yeah, man, because this is what I want Pretty Cure to be. This is what I want Pretty Cure to be, man. Like the animation is better than Pretty Cure, I would argue. The story is way more mature for Pretty Cure, so people like that are adults and people that are in teenagers, I would recommend more of this magical girl series to watch. Yes, there's episodic, episodes. There's filler, while you're gonna get all that stuff right and everything. But when you get into the main source of the story and everything of this show and everything, and it's not cringy magical girl bullshit, and they actually like raise up the stakes for things, especially these last like 10 episodes. They've been great. I cannot wait for this to end. I'm so happy I didn't drop this. This is awesome. I know, man. It's been 48 weeks. Actually, it's been longer because this has had a couple of breaks and recap episodes. So yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. Like aired like April 6th or something, man. Let's see. Need to catch up on that. Stopped around 30. Yeah, man. Dude, did you watch it? That's awesome. Definitely tell me your thoughts and opinions on it in the chat or DM me, dude, because man, I don't know really anyone that watches this. It's pretty fun. I like it. I really like it. These like last 10 episodes have really elevated the series, in my personal opinion. Like I said, I don't really have much to say about Pokemon Horizons. I'm a big Pokemon fan. I love Horizons. People are still mad about Ash Ketchum leaving the anime. I was a huge Ash Ketchum glazer. I love Horizons. This is great. It may be ending the next couple weeks as well, but we don't know because Gen 10 is getting announced. And in 2027, so this could go on for another year. So we don't know we're in uncharted territory right now for the anime. So we'll see. But I'm really enjoying it, and I would absolutely catch up. I can't recommend it enough. I also watch Beyblade, which I really enjoy. We're in kind of a big arc. Nothing will ever be as good as the Metal Saga for Beyblade. I love the Metal Saga. I glaze the Metal Saga. It is amazing. But we're getting into some serious fights right now, and Pokemon and Beyblade have been my childhood, so it's something that I can't give up. I love them so much, and I love it. Love it. I can't recommend it enough. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's 24. Okay, so this is the only anime left I haven't watched this season because I watched 24 things. Metal Saga would always be the best. Absolutely, yeah. So, I guess you could say Pretty Cure, yeah. Wait, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, so Pretty Cure that. I'll get to Jack of all trades in a second, okay? Pretty Cure is fine. I'm just not really as enjoying it as I was. There was a terrible season that aired last year, and I'm not over that one, and it's never going to be good. I'm never going to have the nostalgia. Excuse me, I'm never going to have the nostalgia of Pretty Cure again, and that sucks because I really enjoyed this in high school, and I love Magical Girls series, so it just sucks. This is a detective theme. If you don't know what Pretty Cure is, they basically have themes that they do, so, there's like a space theme, and they'll explore space, and then, that's kind of like their identity, they're transformed, blah, blah, blah. That's their space, that's their genre / theme of the season for a whole year. Basically, they fight weekly episodic monsters, like, Tojima, stuff like that, like Princess Orchestra, all that stuff and everything. And this has been okay. There were some episodes that the art and animation kind of sucked, and this is Toei we're talking about, so it's crazy that they suck, man, and everything like that. So, I don't know. It's been okay. It's just an episodic Magical Girl weekly show. I may drop it. Man. I don't know. It's okay right now. I'd probably it's like average. I'd probably say. I don't really have much to really say about it. Okay. The moment everyone's been waiting for. All right. Calm down. Okay. Jack of all trades. I know, Rooster Fighter, right? I'll get into Rooster Fighter in a second. Jack of all trades. I'm like struggling. I'm struggling. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. It's very controversial, but that's what I'm gonna do. All right. You ready? Jack of all trades is a really good show, and I've been defending the fuck out of this for the whole fucking season. I've had to defend this to close friends of mine. I've had to defend this to people that don't like me on Twitter. I've had to defend this to my own girlfriend. I've had to defend this to a lot of people, and it kind of sucks that people are never going to understand how great this is in my personal view. So, we got Oren, right? There's been downs of it, but I think it's a solid show. And I appreciate you saying so because you're absolutely right. The whole thing with this show that I've been hyping up is the story, the world building, the characters, the backstories, and even the animation to an extent of the whole show. I've really enjoyed this, and if you know me, I pick shows that I watch each season that are very entertaining, very enjoyable. You know, maybe I'll watch a trash show here or there with my friends or something like that, because I would never watch it alone. But I watch anime out of enjoyment. I don't have the time to sit through 40 shows every week and just be like, well, that was mid. Why am I watching this? Example A. There you go. So this whole show has been very enjoyable to me. I've really liked it. I don't like it as much as you do, but it's a good show overall. I like it enough to watch a season 2. Fair, man, fair. Or on Host Club. Yep. So let me get a little into it about why I've kind of been hyping it up. So I really wish this got a season 2 announcement right after. One, just to kind of prove all the haters wrong, and I want to kind of spite them kind of for it. But two, episode 11 and 12 kind of set up the story of this whole thing with Orin, and how there's something going on with him. I don't know if you guys have watched the new episode or anything, but I don't want to spoil anyone if you guys haven't. But there's stuff going on with Orin, and there's stuff going on with his powers basically kind of being sealed. It's not really a spoiler. They kind of explain in the new episode. And it was kind of mentioned a little while back that you guys probably could have taken a hint of. But his powers are basically sealed. He's kind of like got his memory erased, basically. man. He's got like his memory erased. And Sion, Oliver, and Orin basically are extremely powerful adventurers that can kind of like, you know, they're like on par with each other and everything. Orin's just a bit stronger, and there's stuff that season 2 would explain of why that's happening that I don't want to spoil here and everything. And the dragon fight was sick. Sophia, Selma, you know, all these girls, beautiful, very beautiful, man. I love them. I like that he became a mentor figure to Logan and Caroline, and then Caroline's backstory and Sophia's backstory, the world building of the guild and the dungeon and the cult that we'll see more of, you know, in season 2 if this gets a season 2 and everything, along with Orin's backstory and stuff like that, because they kind of pulled an A rank with that one and everything, with them growing up with each other, and just everything that just ties into it. Orin, you know, basically, you know, getting over his trauma a little bit and joining the Guild of the White Rabbits and everything. That's funny. Yeah, man. It's just so good. It is so good, man. I love this show. I love it, man. I want a season 2 so badly, because like the manga content, you're just not ready. You are not ready for the action and animation and the fights, and then they teased the tournament at the end and everything, along with you got Luna and her explanation, along with Sion and her explanation, and the cult, and so you just ain't ready. And this is the beginning of the end, man. This is crazy, man. You are getting the story now, and it needs to happen. I love this show. I love it, man. All right, before we go on to spring. Man, dude, I wasn't coughing before. What the fuck, man? Probably something in my throat. Let me see. Okay, since we're done with that, I'm going to go through some of the shows that I have not completed, I've dropped, but I've gotten a decent, you know, chance, you know, to kind of review and kind of give you my thoughts. I dropped Dark Moon. I got 9 episodes in, and it's just not for me. The theme song and ending song are pretty good. I blame Muffler Tape for trying to get me this far into it. I'm just bored of it. Don't really care much for it. Don't really care much about the story. I'm just bored weekly. I'm not enjoying myself. It's whatever. I don't care much about it. Invisible Man, I dropped with 3 episodes. This isn't a fun romance to me. It's just not my tone, I guess I would say, even though they're in a relationship. I don't really care about the supernatural world of it, the characters, the main couple. I'm just not interested at all, really. I don't care. I don't really care. I don't care about the whole detective agency thing and them solving mysteries, so it's just not my thing. Easygoing Territory Defense. I'm not caught up to it. I have it on kind of like a hold thing, but I've enjoyed what I've seen of it. It's cool. It's awesome. Till is awesome. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys knew, but the main character is voiced by Rudius. May I recommend a show as well? Yeah, man. One that ended last week, Gnosia. I think that's one of the best I have seen in the last few years, and it boggles my mind over and over. Man, I think I watched the first episode of that one, but that's it. I don't know if it's just me, but stream keeps lagging. Oh shit. But that's it. I don't know if it's just... Oh, seems fine over here. Let's see the... Well, this is too far behind. Yeah, it says excellent, so I don't know. Unless it's better. 1 in a million. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it looks fine. So, yeah, that's whatever. Hell mode, I don't really care. Not really for me. I know a lot of people enjoy it. I'm glad people enjoy it. It's just not for me. If you enjoy it, that's cool. Yeah, not interested. But it was okay. I watched like 3 episodes. I watched a little bit of Tamon. I kind of hear about it weekly. It's just not for me either. I do respect the art and animation of it, but I'm just not really a big fan of male idols. And yeah, I don't really care. Brittany kind of keeps me up to date on it, so yeah. Unfortunately, let's put this over here. Unfortunately, I have not watched more than 1 episode of Eris, Roll Over and Die, Scum of the Brave, Journal with Witch I have on hold right now, so I should have like an on hold list or whatever. And I watched an episode of this, and this was fucking garbage. I skipped that. Trigun I skipped. I skipped that. I didn't even watch the Dangerous My Heart movie. I don't even know where you can watch it. Let me see. This is bad. I didn't like this show at all. This is bad. I don't like that show. I don't like this one. This one's whatever. I don't really care. I didn't watch Blue Meeburo. I don't really watch Fire Force, or at least I'm not caught up to it. I don't watch Noble Reincarnation. I don't watch this. I don't watch Deadecon. I think that sucks. This is kind of funny, but I don't really watch it. Dropped this. And yeah, so this is basically what I have. So take a screenshot of it for me. How do you download it, actually? Save or download, yeah. Download image. Cool. Awesome. Alright. Now let's get into spring for a little bit, okay? No. I don't want that. Where the fuck did Tojima go? Tojima is gone. Kojima is gone. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, Rooster Fighter. Where's Rooster Fighter? I guess I refreshed it and removed the things that weren't this season. Okay. Well, Eris is great, my underdog for the season. Great to hear that, man. I may watch it, I may not. Alright. I'll get into Rooster Fighter when we get to it. Alright, to finish this up, guys. Let me know what you guys are watching. I watched the first episode of ReZero in movie theaters, but I'm not even caught up to the whole season, so I was very lost and confused, but seems fine. Just was kind of thrown into something I didn't even know was something, right? Slime, I'm not even caught up on. I'm watching Class from the Elite. I can't wait for that. This is peak. This is absolute peak. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but all I want to say is that the art is very, very impressive. It's like storybook-like. The animation, the art, the characters, the story. That first episode is like Full Metal Alchemist. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It's like Full Metal Alchemist. take with that what you will. Just take that. But this is great. This is awesome. I love this show. This is absolutely going to probably be the anime of the season. That's not a sequel. It's going to be great. Not even caught up to this, so I don't know. I'm unfortunately not caught up to Wisteria, so that it's just I'm not caught up to a lot of these things, so it's unfortunately just not going to happen. Dr. Stone I'm watching. Bookworm. Irma I dropped. This is good. This is fine. I watched the first episode in theaters, along with Witch Hat, and it's fine. It's good. I just was left with more questions than answers, so I don't really have much to say, really. But I think people are gonna like this. It's like Gachiakta meets Dark Gathering, so if that interests you, then yeah. You have this. T-Bait, of course. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch that, and Yozakura Family. Rent a Girlfriend, of course. A Liar Game I'm excited for. I'm excited for this game one, the love comedy game. Marriage Talks, I'm only going to give an episode. Biggles can enjoy this. Don't care. I'll watch this, but it's by that AI studio, like I was telling people. Kada, do not miss this. Do not miss this. This is amazing. I read the manga. I've been gushing about it. This is great. This is amazing. I can't wait for it. This was a surprise shown in my theater when watching it, and I'm not watching it. I'll watch the Gal one. I don't know. I don't think so. Akane, yes. Rooster Fighter is okay. It's fine. It's good. May only be my only Sunday show with Yozakura Family, so we'll see. But it's okay. I'll watch it for now. It's not really up my alley, but we'll see. We'll see. That whole the whole black chicken, at the end of the episode. Yeah, that was something. Yeah. Let's see. This is by the Violet Evergarden creator, so I'll watch that. Maybe. No Vending Machine. This by the Polar Opposites creator. I love the comedy so far. Great first episode to me. Yeah, it's fine. I enjoy it. I'm watching for now. It is good comedy. I like the comedy bad. Polar Opposites creator. Don't watch this. Mao. I'll have on my list. Brittany's hyping this one up, so I have to watch it. I'll probably give an episode to this one. It's like a girls drinking beer or something, or wine. Let's see. I'm not watching Fist of the North Star. I'll give this an episode. I know Mangoes is gushing about this one. This is May I Ask for One Final Thing. So if you enjoy that, you're going to enjoy this. I'll watch this one. I'll watch that one. I'll watch this one. These are things I'll give a try. No. Probably not watching. I'll watch. Just read the manga to this. I'll try this one. Not watching. This is just a maid reviewing food, so I'll give it a try. Maybe. No. I'll try this one. Probably not. Maybe the rib one. I don't know. Drops of God sucks. Do not watch this. If you watch this, be drunk, because it's not fun. It sucks. Is this an original Magical Girl? Let me see. Part 2. Wow. Original. Studio Perot. Man, I promise I'm not sick. I'm like, why the fuck am I coughing? Yeah, Drops of God sucks, man. Don't watch it. Pervert's Apartment Complex. If you want to see pedo shit, that's the show. Manga sucks. Yeah, it's terrible. Good idea. We'll do my own wine testing. Yeah, man. And probably not watching. Yeah. Okay, I guess there's hentai on here. And that just about does it, guys. I appreciate you joining. Well, now the stream status is probably bad, Mixes. Thank you for joining. Yeah, that's basically all I had to say. I'm excited for the next season. Things are ending. I would say that's probably my ranks. If you guys have anything else you guys have left to say, let me know. You know, if anything you guys are checking out. Thanks Marcel for joining. Mangoes, Keo Dantes. I know Biggles was here for a bit. I think Amazing Septhouse came in for a minute. I appreciate you guys all for joining and chatting and sharing your thoughts and opinions and telling me I'm wrong. Yeah, spring's looking great, man. It's great. I mean, I'm loving it. I mean, yeah. So with that, I don't really have much left to say. So those are my opinions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Probably only doing sequels for next season. Fair. There's a lot of them. And thank you for joining, and I will see you guys next.